Hi and Assalamualaikum to everyone, including Sir and my fellow friends. Today, our group will be presenting the group final project. This team consists of myself, Safia, together with my members, Safura IZZAT, NURSYAFIQAH, and ZAYRATUL. Okay, so first let's start with an introduction. For our final project, the organization that we choose are known as JW Biztech. JW Biztech was first founded in 2022 and was later fully established in July 2024. The organization was created to empower business through innovative web development, digital marketing, and financial management solutions. Its vision is to lead in driving growth through innovation, supporting clients in reaching their goals with impactful digital and business financial strategies. While as for the mission is to empower business with quality, effective digital solutions that deliver real results. Not only that, JW Biztech also provide three different services, including web development services, digital marketing services, and business financial services.
At JWB Stats, even though there's no formal privacy policy document, the company already practice strong internal control to protect sensitive data. They use platforms like Google Workspace and AWS with encryption and access control and manage record through a secure internet system called JW5 to ensure that all employees are required to sign NDA. In terms of personal data protection, JWB Stats comply with the PDPA 2010 and follow standards like ISO 15489, SSM, and LHDN guideline. They also conduct annual PDPA compliant training for all staff. Digital records are protected through audit log and physical documents are stored in restricted access area. Overall, this practice helps secure personal and business records through their life cycle and reflect a strong and responsibility data government culture.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Safura. I represent for the record intention. So, record intention are required because record act as a proof. This record may serve as a decision or transaction made during business operation, and they should be preserved for as long as necessary. For only the time are required by law, regulation, or business governance. Regarding the retention process, JWB stage using international standards such as ISO 15489 or record management. It included in Malaysia statutory requirement issued by the Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia SSM and Lembaga Hasil. In addition, JWB State also establishing proper record keeping. This include JWB State has its own method for satisfying the requirement of precise record arrangement for a more methodical file arrangement such as physical business record that are deemed required are frequently transferred to a filing area that is only accessible by authorized individual in order to protect private or sensitive data. On the other side, digital data is transferred to a cloud-based archival system using encrypted storage technique and strict access control, ensuring its confidentiality, integrity, and long-term preservation. So second, for the record appraisal, JWB stage is carried out in compliance with established policy and guideline. By following this recognized guideline, JWB stage can conduct its appraisal activity in a structured, compliant, and efficient manner. This is make each department within the organization maintain its own rotation schedule, which is tailored to meet the specific needs and function of that departments. And consequently, the majority of client records at JWB stage are keep rather than destroyed since they are valuable and have long shelf life.
Hi, I'm ZAYRATUL. So now we're going to see how our selected company, GW Biztech, organized their records. They've built a records management system that blends digital efficiency with physical security, all while meeting ISO 15489 standards. So here's how it works. They prioritize digital storage using Google Workspace with AWS backup, will also keep essential physical documents secure. Every file follows their standardized naming system, making it easily clear what the file contains when it was created, since it contains the file name alongside the year of the records were created. The file and records management SOP is the backbone of the system, since it details retention periods for how long they need to keep the files, access controls, who can view or edit the files, and also classification rules to ensure compliance. Files are organized in a clear hierarchy, which goes by function, department, project or client, and also date. Digital files are sorted chronologically, while physical files are stored alphabetically, with matching structures for easy cross-referencing. As for security, physical documents they go in fireproof cabinets, and digital files are encrypted with strict access locks. Also, they review the system every 6 months to stay aligned with regulations. Besides that, JW Biztech also has implemented a comprehensive training program to ensure all employees handle records properly and maintain full regulatory compliance. Their annual mandatory training covers critical standards including ISO 15489 for records management and also Malaysia's Personal Data Protection Act (PDPA). Through this program, employees learn proper procedures for managing sensitive documents like contracts and financial records according to legal retention requirements. For example, maintaining tax records for 7 years to comply with Malaysian law. The training also significantly has reduced compliance risk by teaching proper storage and access protocols, helping them avoid costly PDPA violations. Also, for new team members, no worries, they will immediately learn the system with updates every 3 months so that their system meets both ISO 15489 and also Malaysian National Archive requirements.
Next, I will present for manual and guideline. So, JWB stage use ISO 15489 as their guideline in managing business record process such as classification, retention, and appraisal. This method prioritizes digital storage while maintaining the essential physical documentation, ensuring efficiency and compliance. For retention process, this makes it possible to base decision on the retention, archiving, or destruction of record on their operational, financial, and legal value. For classification part, it specifies corporate documents that make it possible to introduce the classification system for every department start with alphabetical. For example, FIN for finance. For appraisal, JWB stage do the formal appraisal procedure that all the staff have been given the guideline to follow. Thank you, that's all for me.
JWB stats set several key requirements to manage a record effectively. All record must follow ISO 1589, PDPA 2000 and local law to ensure legal compliance. Only authorized systems like Google Workspace and JW File are used for storing data securely. Employee must sign NDA and access to sensitive record is limited by rule. Physical files are kept in lock at fireproof cabinet. Staff also receive onboarding and annual training to stay aware of their responsibility. By following this requirement, JW Tech ensure that all records are handled with accountability, legal compliance, and transparency. From this, it can support the long-term governance and reduce legal risk.
Okay, so next, let's move on to the challenges in the organization. One of the main challenges faced by JW Staff is the lack of proper practices and procedures for disposal and destructions of records. Although they have good records management practices, this is mainly because JW Staff is still a new organization, and most of their records, especially client records, business transactions, and financial records, are still new and need to be kept for several years as legal evidence, which may prevent process of disposing records to be carried out completely. Additionally, while some records are only kept for 7 days before being destroyed, they do not have clear procedures explaining how disposal is done. This shows that their disposal practices still need improvement to align with request management standards. Okay, so next slide is the recommendation. As per the recommendation, we suggest that ZWB Stack establish proper disposal and destruction procedures for their records. Although they have good records management practices, they lack clear process for disposal. Firstly, they should create a destruction schedule to plan and carry out disposal systematically, including identifying records for destructions, ensuring retention periods are complete, and documenting the process properly. Secondly, they should implement proper disposal procedures based on guidelines from the National Archives of Malaysia, as not all records need to be kept permanently. By doing this, JWP Stack can improve their records management, ensure compliance, and enhance the security and efficiency of their record handling. Okay, so in conclusion, to summarize, this case study has given us valuable insights into JWP's tax business and legal records management. From its background to its current practices, JWP takes tax record management seriously, ensuring that business, financial, marketing, and client records are well managed and follow proper procedures.